Maybe Michaela, you can say something that there's something that you would like to know more about, or Philip, can you hear? Can you hear now, Philip? How about now, Philip? Is it better now? No? Can everyone else hear me? Okay. Okay. Okay, I hear you, Maria. What about Michaela and Vasim? Um, Fine, Philip, you can listen to the recording, or maybe you can restart your computer. And just a second, I will write to you. Yeah, maybe. Try to. Okay. What about Michaela? What do you think you need to? Is there anything in words that you are not sure about, or you would like to learn more about? Vasim, you as well. Um,
I am comfortable with the formatting, but I guess I don't mind listening and while Maria gets help with formatting. But for me it was more formatting towards scientific paper because it's
yes,
very different from like what we're doing in terms of essay writing. Because most of our reports would be have to be scientific in terms of structure and organization of it.
I know, and I will do that next week. I promise that I will.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to. What I want to do is I want to tell you exactly like how to all the steps that you need to take in order to conduct the research, not just formatted in a Word document, but actually. Things that you need to consider, literature that you have to read, whether it's an experiment, whether it's a literature review that you're doing. You know, there are many, many, many different types of scientific papers, and mm, uh, it's not the. Again, I'm gonna say this. It's not that different from essay in terms of writing. Um, in terms of formatting, it may be different, but the thing is that usually um, uh, every university has their own standard of writing research or scientific paper. Yeah. Uh, Now, I am not sure that our university has that. Fine, make your breakfast, Vasim, and come back, okay? So we'll dedicate like next week for that, okay? Um, and Okay, fine. So what we're gonna do is, and Michaela, please be welcome to jump in. And normally, how I would like to do it is, I would get students to teach each other these kind of skills. But because I don't know, would you be willing to show us different formatting strategies in Word, Michaela?
Um, do you mean like how to? What do you mean in terms of?
I don't know in terms of what is necessarily like how to do a margin, how to write the heading. I think that's what Maria means, right? Because I'm also not so sure about what you how to organize and format stuff in Word. So probably I imagine what she means is like how to choose the right font, how to choose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Maria, am I getting to am I like how to insert maybe page numbers, how to put margins? Is that what you want, Maria? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I think that's the main thing, how to format to present a good essay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, then we can start. And you're using Word, right? You have Microsoft Word.
Yeah, I am using Word. Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen
Okay, thank
with
you.
you and we will start. Okay. So you see, like you have a lot of options when you open Word. Philip, can you hear us now? Is it okay? Is it better? Okay. It's like exactly. It's like an old thing, reset. If you're having trouble and you can't fix it, just reset it, and it will start. Anyway, please, Philip, you're also welcome to jump in and with suggestions and tell me, because we're doing the formatting of the word. Okay, so. Um, you have a lot of templates in Word. Yeah. However, you can even find a CV. Yeah. When you click on business, um, here in categories, I'm sure you can find the CV. No? Okay. But if you search for it, yeah, there is a lot of resumes. Okay. However, just because Word gives you templates of resumes, it doesn't mean that you can use them. For example, check this one out. It has flowers and it has like branches and all those crazy things. This is not acceptable, okay? Um, This is actually great that we've opened this because I can see that there's so much nonsense going on here that it's just unbelievable. Why do they put these templates if, you're not supposed to use them in real life? For example, this one. I mean, no, you don't do this. This is too much, and this is not a CV that you're supposed to be submitting. This one, the same, okay? Too many colors. Um, This one is good though. Okay. This one is okay. They're not school book templates. They're actually CV templates that Word is giving you to choose from. And I'm just trying to look through them to see if this is okay. Something like this would be okay. Check this out. This one is too busy, so no. What else is here? This one looks really neat. This one is really nice. When you look at it, it still has a little bit of color, but it's a very sophisticated and simple and calm color. So yeah, this is something that you could probably use. Yeah. This one, no. Okay, not this one. Okay, so you get the idea, right? This one, yes, definitely. Really nice. So Word can actually help you a great deal because it has all these pre-done templates and like for example, if you press on education, paper. Oh, it gives you like diploma and stuff. So anyway, but these templates will not work for your, I'm wondering if it has prescription. Job description, but not prescription. Okay, it doesn't have prescription, Philip. Am I spelling it right? Oh. No, it still goes to description. Anyway, so what I do, I choose blank document, okay? And on that blank document, just a second, let me go back to my, remember that thing that we used, where was it? No. No. Um, it is not here. So, okay. What I will do is I will just take some old documents. Actually, it has to be in the downloads. Guys, just bear with me for a second, okay? I'm trying to find some Word document that would be useful to for us today, because I thought I had it, but apparently I didn't. So I didn't bother. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. Let's have this one. Okay. So this is something, right? But before we do that, we also had to have some kind of logo, New Vision logo. Yes, it's right here. Okay. Okay. So remember how we talked about the cover page? And I'm going to repeat this again, just like really, really fast for you. Okay. So let's first insert a picture just so that it looks really nice. There. And yeah. So some of you may choose to do it. Some of you may choose to do it at the bottom of the page, like that. Some of you may choose to do it at the other side of the page. Some of you may choose to do it in the center, okay? And some of you may choose to do it up here in the center. So it's really up to you design-wise, but the way I do it, because I'm doing this right now, is I would put the logo as far down as possible, yeah, and not have it in the middle, but actually put it to the side, okay, like that. And then I would go on top, and can someone tell me what goes up here? What do we write now? What kind of heading? What do we write for a heading? What is it? What comes first, your name or course's name? No, not the name. Mm-mm. Title of your essay. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, development of success. I'm just making things up, okay? Development of social uh, help me out, guys. My brain is stuck. Social behavior. Development of social behavior of what? In Borneo, gorillas. Okay? Borneo is spelled with a capital letter, okay? Okay, so we choose font. What font do we use? What are the 4 fonts? Do you remember? Arial, Verdana, Times New Roman, and Tahoma. Tahoma can also be used, yeah? But basically, guys, just remember that any font that is not busy is good enough, okay? So my favorite font is Verdana. And that's what I'm going to use, okay? Because I like Verdana very much. It's very neat. It's very readable. It's not busy. It's pretty nice, okay? So this one goes, we have to identify for ourselves, because remember how we say that we have to be uh, we have to be consistent in our essay, okay? So if we choose Verdana, it means that it's going to be written in Verdana. The whole essay is going to be written in Verdana. So then what we have to identify, and this is what I usually do if my essay or my term paper, for example, right now I am like very, very, very close to mm, completing my doctorate dissertation. And what I do for myself, because these things matter a lot. So what you do is you choose for yourself so you've identified that you're going to be working in Verdana. Okay, so that's it. You're done. Verdana is your choice. So everything is in Verdana. Then you say, okay, so the title page, because this is, we're doing the title page, is going to have like 3 font sizes, okay? So the first font size has to be the biggest. Then the second font size is this one, because New Vision, because it goes like this, New Vision University. Yeah. And the third line is your name. So, Vasim, I'm going to use you. Okay, like that. And then at the end is going to be like the date. So let's say June 2020. Yeah. So these are your 4 font, actually 3 font sizes, okay? Because this is going to be the biggest. This is going to be slightly smaller than this one. And this is going to be the smallest size. Now, the smallest size, remember that your main when you have to write the name, Michaela, listen to this, because it also applies to scientific research when you have to write, okay? These are the kind of things that you have to consider when you are writing scientific research papers. So, yeah, like when you write the body of your essay, it has to be in 1 font size, yeah, which is usually 12. Yeah, 11 or 12. So the name and the date should remain 12. Then in your essay and in your research papers, and when you go on to do master's and doctorate degrees, you're going to have to do theses and doctorate dissertations and things like this. In your pieces of writing, you're going to have subheadings, okay? And subheadings have to be 1 size bigger than your main body, and they have to be bold. Yeah. So I usually keep like a cheat sheet for myself in where I say subheading is size whatever, let's say 14, body is size 12, and title is size 24. I don't know how it's going to look. Let's check this out. It's size, no, 24 is too much. And probably 18 is pretty nice. Okay, so if we go 16 over here is going to be fine. And then these are perfectly good sizes. Okay. Now, what we do here with these is that we have to center them, right? We have to center them, and we need to push the date towards the very end. Fortunately, everything gets pushed down. Yeah, but the thing is that we can um, freeze the position of this. Okay, so I don't know why it moves. It was supposed to lock it. For some reason, it doesn't. So you bring it up all the time. Guys, it's tight. What do you mean it's tight? Michaela, I just read your comment and you said it's tight. Why?
For the wrapping, you use tight, not square.
Tight, okay. And now it doesn't move if I do tight. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Michele. You see, guys, that's why I love when we jump in and we tell each other, how things are done. So something like that, okay, guys?
So, doctor, we're basically using the logo of the university just for verification of the research.
No. It's not verification. As I said, probably you were preparing your delicious breakfast when I was saying that. But look, Vasim, the thing is that every university has their own way of formatting. Okay, I don't think we have one. I'm sure that there has to be, but I am not aware of it. Yeah, but there is some kind of format. Not to my knowledge, though. Okay, I will go and maybe check it out if it's on the web. Just
I understand. I just asked because you wrote the name of the university with the logo. So
yes, because it's that's what that's what's done usually. Okay, like when you do it in other places, I mean, that's how it's done. You put a logo of a university on your paper. It's not for verification purposes. It is not. This is just to make sure that you that's the university that you're writing it for, and the site doesn't open. But anyway, as I said before, to my knowledge, there isn't one. Yeah, so I'm just making these things up for you to actually somehow imagine that this is what you will have to be doing. Yeah, once you get out there, something similar to this. Okay, maybe not exactly. Maybe the spacing, the details in the formatting of university writing usually goes into as much detail as to the how spacing how the spacing should be far apart, and uh, the font name and the font size and the bold, where to put bold, where to put italic. So it's all very, very, very specific. But again, I'm telling you, I don't know if our university has one, not to my knowledge anyway. But this is just an overview of what you should expect from something like that. Okay. So, any questions so far? So, Maria, remember, remember how this logo was jumping around from one page to another? So I locked it by pressing on it. Look, right click on it with tight. Excellent. Okay, so you got it. Good. Okay. Thank, not me, thank Michaela. Okay, so next thing we do is we would like to identify our margin, okay? So we go to margins, we go to page layout, and we go to margins, okay? And I usually do margins myself, yeah? And the way I like to do it is I like to have equal margins everywhere, okay? And I like to make them 2 centimeters. But again, it's up to you. Just don't make them like 4 or 5 because it's too much, yeah? So you're gonna have very narrow margins in this case, and that's how I like it. And but then again, that's me, okay? And then for orientation, it's usually always a portrait, not a landscape. Remember how we always start with a paragraph? One way to do a paragraph is to just come to the very first word of the first line, the beginning of the first line, and press tab, okay? And it automatically does it for you. Yeah? Let's pretend we have more than one paragraph. Let's just do this. You see, it automatically does it for you. Then we go like this, another paragraph. Now, one thing that I don't like about this is the line here, okay? The words are not finishing on one line. And how do we do that? We highlight the whole text and we press justify, okay? So it is aligned. Okay, so bibliography, I think you know how to do. We've talked about this. What else am I missing? Maria, please let me know. What else is there? Because you know, I also don't want to
Today, AC, I have a question like, um, should you insert a table with like if you want to find conclusion, not conclusion, but like methodology with the page at the beginning, should you add a table?
Table of content.
Is that like important or only if you are
Look,
required?
it is done only when you are either required to do a table of content, or if when you're writing a dissertation. Okay, that's like a
Oh,
higher level writing stuff. Yeah.
okay.
Right now, for your level, I don't think that anybody should be asking you to write a table of content. Okay.
Okay.
It is for a much, when you have to complete a very difficult and very extended piece of work. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Anything else?
I think that's pretty much.
Okay, but if you're interested, there's also something Word. You can also do a table of content. Yeah, and it's done like this, basically. Yeah, there's a table. If when you go to references, you do a table of content, and there's a number of ways that you can do it. Yeah, and you just type in. Actually, I have a question for you guys. People who are very experienced in this. How do you insert page numbers? Because yeah, you insert page numbers like this. You go to insert and you go to page number. Yeah. And you say that I want to insert it on the bottom of the page at the end. Yeah, like that. And but how do you insert it? I don't want I don't want the page number to appear on this first screen. I know that I have an option of different first page, but it still says second on the how do you do it? I don't want number one to appear here. Yeah. I wanted to start counting from this page over here. So how do I do this? I can't get it to work this way for some funny reason. Guys, any suggestions?
I think it's on page setup. You go onto it and then
Page layout. Okay.
and then you go into layout.
Layout, page layout, and I don't have layout here.
Page maybe you know what you did before, page setup.
Okay.
So click on page setup, yeah.
And then
And then you go into layout.
mm-hmm.
And then you just say I think you click on different from first page. And then try that.
Different first page. And
then click OK. It should work.
it's not. So.
Did you take out the footer though? I think you took it out.
No, I didn't. It's right here, the photograph.
No, the footer. The
footer.
Yeah, I think you
No,
took it
because
out for the pages.
Okay, I'm gonna do it from the beginning, okay? So I do this page number, right, Michaela?
Doctor, try format page numbers. No, it's in, yeah, you opened it. It's in, yeah, format page numbers down there,
Okay.
maybe, and select the page you want. Yeah, start that, exactly. One,
No,
and
what this does is it starts giving you like it starts at counting at 2. I've tried this, and it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. If I do it like this, and then you see how what it did? It started with it started with
I
2.
can show it to you on my screen because this is how I do mine.
wait,
Please
doctor,
show
I
it.
think I know how. I
Okay.
think I know how.
Okay, I'm gonna stop presenting so you guys show how to start inserting pages.
So I'll start over again. So basically, you go into this,
Mm-hmm.
you insert it, and you literally just click on like this, different from.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, where's my? Sorry, hang on. Let me remove it. Why? Dude, literally just worked a minute ago. I'm so sorry. It worked just a second ago. Let me try and remove the header. Remove footer. Okay.
This is what it's literally driving me crazy, this stuff.
I literally usually just click this and it comes out. I don't know why. So different from first page, and I don't know.
Okay, Vasim, you had an idea. Show us. I'll figure it out because I think it's.
What happened?
I basically can't share my screen because my word is in Arabic. But
Okay.
I can link you how. I can link you the method if you want.
I think it has something to do with, yes, please send me the link, but it has something to do with you're supposed to do like
Michaela is right. Michaela is right. She just needs to remove page numbers.
okay, I will try to figure it out for next week and show it to you, okay? If I figure it out, because I have to figure it out. And yeah, in the meantime, Maria, please, I'm not sure if I've answered all of your questions, but if you have trouble with doing something, please, you know, all the lectures are going to be for your benefit, okay? So if you don't know, for example, how to do a paragraph, come in and say, look, can you show me how to do a paragraph? Or can you show me how to insert bibliography? Or can you show me how to do the table of content? Or can you show me how to do the reference? How to cite my work again? Okay, so these, can you show me how to write a prescription? Can you show me how to write a CV? Things like this, okay, guys? So please, this is what we're going to be doing. So again, next week, we are going to be doing academic research writing, okay? Scientific stuff, yeah? Okay?